Hello kids, I'm Benica here. Today we are going to study economics, chapter 1, basic concepts in economics of 11th class, Maharashtra board. So, kids, have you been to vegetable market ever? What do you get to hear? What you have observed? Tomatoes, rate today, may vary tomorrow and may vary after a week. 1 kg tomato, 20 rupees. 1 kg tomato, 30 rupees, 40 rupees and likewise. If you haven't been to, the mother must have. Now what happens? When prices changes, that is a price is a social factor. When a price changes, social situation, it is a social situation. Then what happens? Human behavior, the capacity to purchase, the perception to purchase, the behavior or the action you take to purchase vary. Now we are going to study in economics all these things, human behavior. We are going to study human behavior. Right. So, economics, it is a social science. A human being is a social animal who happens to live in society, who happens to work in society, does some purchasing, have human relationship. So, economics, it is a social science. Here in the example I have told you, purchasing of tomatoes. Purchasing tomato is a social thing, na? It's your personal thing, but when you go to market, the prices of the tomato changes your behavior. Lesser the price, suppose 1 kg 20 rupees, you will purchase more. And when the price is increased, then you wait and purchase only to the amount necessity at home. This is a human behavior. Now what happens in economics? In this chapter we are going to study the definitions. Definitions given by many economics philosophers who happen to exist much before our existence. Adam Smith we are going to study about. Albert Marshall we are going to study about. Kautilya we are going to study about. Right. But let's see. Well, let's take one definition. When you will be asked to write about economics or when you are asked to write wrong question, you must give the definition. It is a very simple definition given by the Paul Samuelson. As I teach you, likewise, the thing should be learned. Samuelson says that economics is queen of social science. Kids, what is a science, by the way? I keep saying social science. What is science? Science is collection of data, sorting, filtering data, selecting data, compiling, then analyzing, coming to conclusion. It's a science. When it is known as a social science means getting the data. In my example of tomatoes, I collected the data. What is the price of tomato? Okay, it has increased. So my action will be, my human behavior will be, I'll purchase only the amount I require and my next purchasing will depend upon what will be the price next time of my purchase. I will wait till the price drops because my previous observation says that price of tomato varies. Hence I will wait. So, economics is said to be a social science. That's why. Right. Paul Samuelson says economics is a queen of social science. Paul Samuelson has placed economics at a very high level, says it is the queen of social sciences. Right. Human behavior included in it? Then, as you know that human being has many wants, but means I go to market, I want to purchase pen, jeans, makeup, this, that. Boys go to market, they want to purchase bike, cricket set, this, that. Wants are unlimited. But with that, to adhere to that unlimited wants, the means are limited. The resources are limited. How one will satisfy with the limited means, unlimited wants? This is included in economics. Got it? Now kids, when you will be asked about what is economics, you will be telling this word economics has been coined by the word oikonomia. 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 Repeat after me. Oikonomia. This is a Greek word. Oikonomia is a Greek word from which this economics word has been derived. This Greek word means management of household. In economics, in our further chapters, we are going to study about price relation, cost relation as you grow. Then, how human beings act. Right? So, in this chapter, we are going to study about many economics. What they have coined about economics, how they have regarded, what element they have included in it, what key points they have included in it. We are going to study Adam Smith, Alfred Marshall, then what's his name? Kautilya. Now I am going to take upon Kautilya. Do you know who's Kautilya? Who's Kautilya? Kautilya is... Who was Kautilya? Any guesses? Chanakya the Great. The royal advisor of Chandragupta Maurya was Kautilya. He is so live in economics. He was a philosopher. He was a statesman. He was a royal advisor. He has great expertise in many of the aspects, spiritual aspect, traditional aspect, economics. Okay, let's understand Kautilya's view. In Kautilya's view, he talked about Artha Shastra. Again, whenever Kautilya will come to your mind, he talked about Artha Shastra. What is Artha Shastra? What is Arthashastra? Artha means wealth. Kautilya's main concern was that a human being should develop means to increase wealth, to accumulate wealth, to create wealth, to generate wealth. Again, Kautilya's main focus was that the human being should be able to create wealth. When a wealth is created, it is ultimately going to be beneficial for the country, for the state. How? Just tell me. Even these concepts are even prevalent in today's era. How? If I increase wealth, I get salary, I become a taxpayer, I'll be paying what? I will be paying taxes, which will go to state, and hence state will be able to improve the infrastructure with the money taken by way of tax. Right? Artha means wealth. Shastra means science. Collection of data, analyzing of data, concluding of data regarding wealth. How can be wealth generated? Collecting the data. Right. There are few key points given by Chanakya. We will study. First, crucial role of the state. Chanakya told that state or government has a crucial role in generating wealth. Do you think so? If your country permits you to do job in a particular sector, if a country permits you to do business in a particular sector, then only you will be doing it. We have to consider state and government rules and regulation while creating wealth. Then, focus on wealth. In Kautilya's view, he focused on wealth as a means to ensure welfare of the state. Focus on wealth. He didn't mean that just accumulate wealth and do not think about the state. No. For the betterment of state, wealth creation, focus on wealth creation was important in his point of view. Is also important in today's era. Focus on wealth creation as a means. He felt that wealth creation is as a means to ensure welfare of the state. Kids, while I teach you, learn as it is, as I am teaching in parallel, learn it. What I am saying. Key points of Kautilya is crucial role of the state or government. Role of government and state plays very important in creating wealth. Then, focus on wealth creation. Kautilya focused on creating wealth it became as a means to ensure welfare of the state. Why did he focus on wealth? So that the state could flourish, the state could get welfare by creating wealth. If your country has the tax, it does not have to ask for a borrowing from other country for developing infrastructure. This is one of the examples. Then third point, effective need for. There is a need for effective and efficient administrative machinery. Kautilya, Chanakya the Great said that there is a need for efficient administrative machinery. Kids, tell me, what does RBI do? It administers the banking system. Each and every bank is controlled and regulated by RBI. If you are studying commerce, it should be very, very clear that administrative practices are very much required. So Kautilya gave this rule that efficient administrative machinery is very important for good governance. Why this administrative machinery required for good governance? Kids, SEBI. What does SEBI control? Tell me. SEBI is an administrative body that controls share market, financial institution which deals with shares, right? So administration is very much required, and administrative body is required so that work is done orderly, systematically, in coordination. If there is no head, imagine class without a teacher. How disturbed it is. Same way, if children are asked to run the school without any head, many days like that, what a mess school would be. Without principal, teachers working, it can be a mess. Same way, in a state, there must be administrative machinery for good governance. An authoritative body is very much required for what? For making the work in coordination in systematic way. And fourth is political ideas into Arthashastra. What does Kautilya says? That there must be political. See, if you are going to serve abroad, the political idea of that country must be taken into consideration. The point is meant like this. The political view of that country must be taken into consideration. Then only you can do export in that country. Otherwise, they will not allow you. So to generate wealth, that is artha, political ideas must be taken into consideration for generating artha. Artha means wealth. Shastra. The complications. See, any country wants to work in India has to take some permission. If there are 2-3 political parties which is at the power, has some agenda, one has to go through and then can do business in India. Same way, if you go to abroad, that country's political ideas must be taken into consideration for increasing Shastra, for increasing artha, that is wealth. We have to compile. We have to be in synchronization, in coordination with the political idea. Then only we can generate artha, wealth. So these are the 4 points given by the Kautilya, who was a great statesman, philosopher, royal advisor of Chandragupta Maurya. The first is role of state and government is very important. Second is we have to create wealth. Focus must be on wealth creation. As a means, it becomes a means. It becomes a way for what? Welfare of the state. We are creating wealth for what? For the welfare of the state. This must be the point. Need for efficient administration. To create wealth, there must be an efficient administration. for good governance. I told you, if the bankings are asked to work on their own, some bank will charge some other rate for the loans and the other will charge other. There will be no coordination. There will be mess in the prices. There will be mess in the interest rate. So that's why administrative practices are very important. Right? Then fourth point, which is compilation of political ideas. Compilation of political ideas into Arthashastra. Right? Political ideas. Now, every state has a political idea. We have to compile it. We have to keep in our mind and then do the business. Generate wealth. Right? After this, we are going to study about Adam Smith. How did Adam Smith coin economics? Then Alfred Marsh. In this chapter, the definition about economics, what view they had about economics, we are going to study. Right? In our next lecture, I am going to take it.